Hi, it's Mark from Top Local Lead Generation. We're here with Nicole Burke of Emelle's Catering. Emelle's are an award-winning catering company in Vancouver. Nicole's their director of pretty much everything. She's a fount of knowledge, as you're going to see. And today, we're going to talk about planning the food. How are you doing today, Nicole?
I'm excellent. Mark, how about yourself today?
I'm good. So,
Good. Yeah.
how does Emelle's plan the food for a wedding or other events?
Well, you'd think as a caterer it would be all about food, right? We try our best to start you off somewhere. So we look at seasonality. We look at the type of event that you're having. We also look at things that are locally sourced, since that's really important to people, and start you off with a bit of a package. But really, most of it is about customization. So how can we cater to you? That is, in fact, our tagline, after all. And the point really is, if what's going to make your event special is incorporating those small nuances like grandma's meatloaf into your wedding, or if you've got a bigwig client that happens to be a celiac, it's how we can put those items into the menu plan so that the guests know that it was made specifically for them, and that's what's key.
So customization is really available, and does it add a lot to cost? Like, how does that work?
Well, interesting that you ask, because most hotels, restaurants, they do have set menus, and it does cost more to customize. That is where catering is awesome, because we are only ordering food for the events we have on that particular day. So we're able to buy specialty produce, add ingredients to things to your taste preference. And we do that because we're only making it for you. We don't have hundreds of pounds of things sitting in our cooler waiting to be sold. It's the other side. Once we've sold it, then we bring it.
Perfect. So seasonality. So what would be the difference? Like, what's some examples of how that would change a menu?
Well, think summertime, right? In Vancouver particularly, it's all about berries and fresh produce that we can get from Granville Island. We're not making too many strawberries in Vancouver in January. So clearly that's not going to be a locally sourced product in January, and if we are buying and importing in, that's going to increase the cost. So in fact, in reality, strawberries can be double the price this time of year than they are in the summertime. So it's important for us to include those things so that, A, the freshness of the product is so much better when we don't have to ship it, and you're going to actually benefit from buying in season because there's more supply.
So is there any kind of limits then on the kind of food that you guys can prepare?
Absolutely not. And that's what's fun. So we have an international team of chefs here that always like to do different things. And that's what's the fun part for us. If someone comes to us with a really special recipe and we can go to the Chinese market and buy special spices to include it, then the team gets to learn something new. We're excited and engaged. And when we're able to deliver that smile to the client at the end, that's really the reward.
So, if you want excellent food at your next wedding or your next wedding, because you have multiples, or your next event, you might not plan ahead for that, but at your next event, your corporate event, your big party, your small party. You guys do small stuff too, though, right?
Oh yeah, we can. Well, Valentine's is coming. How about dinner for two? So absolutely, 2 people, 2,000 people, and everything in between. We're happy to cater to everybody.
These are the guys to call. Emelle's Catering. Give Nicole a call, 604-875-6551, or check out their website, emellescatering.com. Thanks, Emelle. Or thanks, Nicole.
You're welcome, Mark. Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.